He called me obsolete. Not to my face, no. The coward whispered it to HR, to the boardroom, to people I trained. But words travel, especially in systems I built. When I walked into that glass-walled conference room, the same one where we once celebrated global milestones, he didn't even look up from his phone. The CEO's son. 32, smug, with the kind of arrogance that only comes from inheritance. "Mr. Hale," he said, "the company's evolving. We appreciate your service, but you're the past." 17 years. Gone in 12 words. I remember the silence that followed, how every eye in the room avoided mine, how the system I designed, the global architecture that ran their logistics, finance, and security, kept blinking on the big screen behind him. Every single data point. Mine. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I just nodded and walked out, hands steady, mind burning. I joined the company when it was 3 people in a garage and a server that overheated every night. His father, the founder, believed in me. "You think in systems, not steps," he used to say. He gave me trust, freedom, and something rarer, respect. When his son joined, the atmosphere shifted. He had ideas, but no discipline. Talked about disruption, innovation, but never understood foundation. I patched his mistakes quietly. I made him look competent. And when the old man died, I stayed, because I believed legacy meant something. But legacy doesn't mean anything to people born on third base. The betrayal revealed itself in small ways. Late-night system access I didn't authorize. Code branches edited from an unknown terminal. Server logins with my credentials, but not my IP. He was trying to rebuild my system from the inside. He thought he could replicate me. So I let him. I left clues, small, invisible fingerprints only the creator would recognize. A hidden dependency here, a checksum there. Every critical node ran through a cipher only I could generate. To anyone else, it was seamless. To me, it was a living map. And when he called me the past, I realized he'd already walked straight into the present I designed for him. Emotion is chaos. I replaced it with logic. They wanted to erase me from my own creation, so I decided to erase them from theirs. I spent the next 72 hours alone. No sleep, just coffee and silence. I reviewed every contract, every proprietary license. Turns out, the system's core intellectual property was registered under my name, an oversight from the early years. The son never noticed. But that wasn't my weapon. My weapon was control. Every operation, from warehouse shipments to client billing, ran through a master key. A sequence of algorithms, timed updates, automated redundancies. Without that key, the system would survive exactly 7 days before collapsing. I didn't destroy anything. I just withheld renewal. At 2 a.m. the next morning, I logged in one final time and activated Protocol 168, a quiet timer embedded deep in the system's root logic. No alarms, no warnings, just an elegant decay. Each hour would dissolve a layer of functionality. Day 1, performance lag. Day 2, data inconsistencies. Day 3, transaction errors. By day 7, the network would turn to static. Only the master key could stop it, and only I had it. He called me on the second day, his voice sharp with panic. "Something's wrong with the servers. We can't." "Can't what?" I asked. He hesitated. "Everything's failing. I need you to look at it." I smiled, though he couldn't see it. "I'm not your employee anymore." "Don't do this, Hale. I'll pay you. Just fix it." "You fired me because I was the past," I said calmly. "So let the future handle it." The silence stretched. I could hear the chaos behind him, phones ringing, people shouting, the sound of an empire glitching. He whispered, desperate, "Please." That's when I told him, "I'm giving you 168 hours." What does that mean? You'll understand when it's over. By day 4, the company was trending, for all the wrong reasons. Global shipments halted, clients lost millions, stock plummeted, investors demanded answers. By day 6, their network was a corpse of corrupted data and unresponsive servers. And by day 7, the Sun called again, this time from a private number. His voice cracked. "Tell me how to fix it." I said nothing. Just listened to the sound of him breaking. When he finally fell silent, I said softly, "You can't replace the original architect." Then I hung up. They tried rebuilding, hired entire teams, spent millions, but the system was gone. My system. And with it, their global reach. I didn't destroy them for revenge. I did it for balance. Because in every equation, arrogance must pay a price. Now, I live quietly. No headlines, no trace. Just a single encrypted drive sitting on my desk. The full system, intact, alive. Sometimes, I power it on. Watch it hum to life.